As if Americans didn't have enough to worry about during this COVID crisis, now the FBI is reporting an alarming spike in fraud, with thieves targeting unemployment insurance benefits and stealing them from innocent consumers. And joining us to break down how to spot some of the warning signs of fraud attempts is one of the top fraud experts in the country, Tia Laurie. Welcome, Tia.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Tia, just how significant is this rise in fraudulent purchases linked to unemployment insurance fraud schemes?
It's significant. Since the onset of the pandemic, fraudsters have tried a number of tactics, including selling fake COVID cures, masks, and hand sanitizers that consumers relied on to get them through the pandemic. They've evolved their tactics now to include unemployment insurance fraud by convincing consumers to turn over their personal identifiable information.
And it's important to note these thieves don't discriminate. They're even targeting those who are currently employed. Are state workforce agencies aware of what's happening, Tia?
Yes, they are. In fact, Visa's working in partnership with the Department of Labor and the National Association of State Workforce Agencies on this important issue. We're providing risk strategies to help combat the fraud and other methodologies that can help detect and deter unemployment insurance fraud.
So how is Visa protecting consumers from this type of fraud?
Well, we employ a multi-layered approach towards fraud. Our payment fraud disruption team, in conjunction with our Risk Operations Center, monitors the network for anomalous activities to detect fraud, stop it, and partner with our financial institutions in an effort to protect consumers against fraud. This is in addition to zero liability that is offered on all Visa products.
What are some of the warning signs that a criminal is trying to steal someone's personal information?
There are a number of red flags. Unsolicited text messages, emails that come from known and unknown financial institutions. They're impersonating the financial institutions in an effort to trick consumers into turning over their personal identifiable information. Another observation is consumers receiving unemployment insurance benefits that they never applied for. This is indicative that their personal identifiable information has been stolen and used to commit unemployment insurance fraud.
And what about some proactive steps consumers can take to protect themselves?
It's really about securing your digital presence online. When we think about the physical presence, we lock up all of our important documents and other financial institutions. We need to apply the same efforts online, visiting websites that are secure, known, and reputable, making sure that you don't respond to emails that have links and documents that are designed to download viruses to steal your personal information. I've received text messages unsolicited asking me to click on a text message because my card has been compromised. These are all tactics that fraudsters use to steal your personal information to commit fraud schemes such as unemployment insurance fraud.
Now, if you suspect you're a victim of fraud, what's your next course of action?
The first step is to identify your credit reports. Look at Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. You also want to contact your financial institution and make them aware that fraud has occurred. You can visit identitytheft.gov, which is the FTC's website, Federal Trade Commission, that gives tips on recovery if you've fallen victim to any of these fraud schemes. And also the State Unemployment Insurance Office to let them know that you never applied for these benefits that you're receiving. Education and awareness is an important component to Visa's security strategy and risk management strategies. Visa.com/blog provides consumers with useful tips and also how to avoid phishing schemes, which are the #1 ways that fraudsters try and steal that personal identifiable information.
Tia, we thank you so much for these valuable strategies. We'll see you next time.